Welcome back, everybody. My name's RIPCORD, and in today's video, I'm kicking off a brand new series I'm calling GTA in Moderation. Hopefully the name speaks for itself, but the basic foundation here is to showcase some cool content that's available to download in the world of GTA mods. And there's no better way to kick off this series, in my opinion, than taking a closer look at one of the world's sexiest supercars. I'm talking, of course, about none other than the Ferrari 488 Pista. But first, as always, if you like this video, feel free to leave a comment, click the thumbs up, and be sure to subscribe. Alright, so I've got a lot to unpack here in this video, so I might as well start off with the obvious disclaimer. Everything you'll see in this series has been, and will have been played in GTA Story Mode. Remember kids, using any mods in GTA Online is bad. You risk getting banned, losing all your progress, and quickly becoming the biggest cotton-headed nitty-muggins in the GTA community. If you're going to install GTA mods, you always need to make sure they're used in Story Mode. Secondly, I will always provide a link to the mods I'm using. Today's Ferrari has been provided by, and I hope I'm saying this right, Huang H via GTA5mods.com. Some of these mods are incredibly detailed and take a long time to create, and I always want to give credit where credit's due, so check out the link below for more information. Okay, so with all that out of the way, ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce the 2019 Ferrari 488 Pista. A quick background and some real-life specs. The 2019 Pista was the last iteration of the 488, succeeded by the Ferrari F8, but before the 488 rode off into the sunset, Ferrari made sure its legacy would be remembered. How, you ask? Well, for starters, I believe the 2019 Pista was like a couple hundred pounds lighter than the outgoing 488 GTB. The total engine performance was also increased to 710 horsepower and 568 pound-feet of torque. 0 to 60 arrived in 2.7 seconds, and if you found a stretch of road long enough, you'd be treated to an eye-watering top speed of 211 miles per hour. Giddy up. All wonderful real-life specs, but how, you ask, does this Pista mod work in GTA? Well, as you can see here, it fares pretty well, thank you very much. There's some incredible detail in the engine and the interior, and it truly does capture the real-life version. Out of the box, the performance is on par with any other of GTA's higher-end supercars, but obviously when you're utilizing mods, that's not really important, as you'll see here in a moment. And so as far as looks, the scale and aesthetics are quite impressive. It definitely succeeds in capturing the beauty and presence of the real-life version. There are a few negatives I've noticed with this mod, and I'm probably nitpicking here, but the first thing I noticed when customizing this car is that there's no license plates. I don't really care for front plates, but it would be nice if the mod included a rear plate to customize. The next thing I noticed, which was a little annoying, is the color map for the center racing stripe is linked to the brake calipers color, meaning you can't separate them. You'll notice in all these shots that the center color for the stripes is always the color of the calipers. Not a huge deal, but it would be nice if these were separated to add a little more customization options. The last thing I noticed was both a positive and a negative. I'm not sure if it's coming through very clear in this video, but at lower RPM, this thing sounds like a vacuum with a bad case of nasal congestion. It's kind of weird, because when this thing is either idling or revving anywhere past 5 grand, the engine sound is amazing. I mean, it's spot on. If, however, you're just putzing around town anywhere between 2,000 and 4,000 RPM, the sound is just terrible. And I get it, this isn't necessarily a knock on this particular mod, as most, if not all, of GTA created vehicles tend to have this issue as well. But it is noticeable and hard to ignore when you're simply driving around town at slower speeds. Alright, I'm going to shut up here so I can turn up the in-game sound and give you a better idea of what I'm talking about. Also, this will give you a closer view of the interior and the detail in the instrument cluster. Well, there you have it. All in all, a very decent on-par replica of the real-life Pista. Okay, now the fun part of why adding mods to GTA can be so much fun. I was trying to decide a way in which I can test the performance of this Ferrari and came to the realization, what better way to showcase a Ferrari mod than trying to jump over the tallest building in GTA? That's right, folks, we're going to utilize all our mod making options to see if we can get this thing over Maze Bank. And we're starting off with the stock mod abilities, meaning I haven't adjusted anything here yet. I'm going to see if we can get over this bank with just the basic... No. Out-of-the-box mods does not do it well. We are nowhere near the Maze Bank, so we'll just jump out of here. And interesting note, not sure if you picked that up, but in Director's Mode, your character does make sounds. Fortunately, those sounds are the shrieking sounds of death as your character plummets to the ground. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. Using one of the many mod menus, I'm going to slowly increase the acceleration and the traction. Hopefully we'll be able to determine the sweet spot that's needed to get us over the bank. There's no scientific method here, folks. That's the beauty of mods. I'm just going to adjust things a little and see if we can get it this time. Alright, more speed, I think. What are we at? 140. Let's see what we hit the ramp at. 160. Okay, not bad. A little better. 160 looks like. Alright, here we go. Is this going to be enough? We're on track. Our aim seems to be centered. And no, we're not going to do it. Oh, well, hey, we hit the bank at least, so that is something. Alright, okay, die in a fiery crash, and let's take 2. Alright, as before, let's dial in acceleration and traction. We're going to bump it up just another 1, so 2 for each. We'll see if that's enough. Alright, let's watch our speedo here. We got 100. Let's see what we're going to hit at the bottom of the ramp. It kind of fluctuates a bit. It kind of jumps a little bit, but we're going to see is it going to... It's slower than last time. How can that be? I'm not getting warm and fuzzies here, folks. This is probably... Yeah, no, we're not getting over the bank at all, and it looks like we may even be... Yeah, we're not even... We're like slower than the last time. How is this possible? Come on. All right. Okay, here we go. We're gonna notch this up a little bit more. Let's go to 5. How about we go to 5 for traction acceleration? Let's see what this gets us. All right. It's not rocket science here, folks. We'll get this eventually. All right, 120, 130, 40. Here, what do we got? What do we got? Here we go. We're gonna go one. Okay, we're still 160. Well, maybe close to 170, I guess. Let's see where this gets us. Path and trajectory are good, but yeah, no, we're not. Looks like we're hitting the bank in the same spot. How is this possible? Well, nobody said this would be easy. We're gonna persevere here. We're taking the gloves off, folks. We're going to go to 10 on each. You know what? Screw that. We're going 15. Let's go 15 acceleration, 15 traction. That's a pretty healthy increase. Let's see what this gets us. All right, 120, 140, 60. All right, 70. I like it. I have a good feeling. 200. Okay. We almost sunk into the ramp there. That's fine. It's all part of the process. And we're off. Sky's the limit. Yeah, we're getting closer. We're getting closer, but we crashed. All right, no problem. We're getting closer. Okay, let's jump to 25. Let's jump to 25 on traction acceleration. You know what? I'm going to bump the braking and reverse. Why not? What the hell? Let's see if that does anything. All right. A little sideways there. You can tell I got a little more oomph in the old trunk. Okay, 200, okay, look at this, folks, 230. Hit the ramp at 230, and we are off! Look, up in the sky. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's a LaFerrari, and we did it! You know what? No, that doesn't count. Sorry, time out. We were just to the left of the bank. We want to jump over the bank, so that did not count. We're going to try this again in the yellow Ferrari. This time, we are going to line up just to the left of the ramp, because it looks like the ramp's a little bit off. So if we go to the left of the ramp, like we're doing here, we'll cut it back in. Cut. There we go. And this should do it. Victory is ours. Yeah, we have done it, ladies and gentlemen. We have successfully jumped the highest building in GTA with a mediumly modified yellow 2019 Ferrari Pista. That is what it's all about. All right, you know what? Let's let it all hang out here. Let's see what this car can really do. Let's bump the top speed up here. You know what? We're screw the bank. We're seeing if we can get to the ocean. We're going to Vespucci, baby. I've increased the top speed to 600 kilometers an hour. I'm going to bump the acceleration up to a little over 120. All right, folks. Oh, okay. This thing has got some oomph. Can't even keep this thing straight. Okay, we're gonna line this up because I don't think I'm gonna be able to make corners with this speed. But we're gonna let it. Okay, we're getting some air, folks. Can we hit the ramp? It's all wiggly wobbly. Here we go, and we're off. Look at this. Oh, clear the bank easily. Are we? No, we're not. We're not gonna make it to the ocean. All right. Challenge accepted. When you have the power of the mod menus, nothing is impossible. So you know what? I'm going to crank everything up here, folks. I'm going to max out top speed, acceleration, you name it. And as you can see here, I can't even keep this thing on the road. It's all sideways. Nope. Okay. I lost the hood. All right, here we go. I can't even line up the ramp. Hitting the building. Okay. Not much left of my Ferrari. Can I get off? There's a lot of speed here, folks. I can't even keep this thing on the road. We made it off. All right, let me. Okay, we don't need a door. That's fine. Okay, we're gonna launch. Okay, I gotta get used to this, folks. I have to learn to control the beast I've created. This thing has more power than the space shuttle. Oh, we got a fire going here. Oh my gosh, look out, folks. I have a burning red Ferrari and I ain't afraid to use it. Okay, let's, there's not much left of it. It's still going pretty good though. Oh dear, no, okay, let's see if we can okay, the engine just blew up. Okay, well, and that's why we do these tests. We want to iron out all the wrinkles before we get to the actual stunt. All right, Ripcord, let's maintain our composure here and see if we can get this. Okay, woo. Oh my God, it's going to be a chore just getting to the starting line. Okay, here, let's line this puppy up. All right, here we go. A little ease on into it. Let's punch it. What do we got? 330. We hit the ramp. Are we going to make it to the ocean, folks? I think I can. No, I can't. Okay, you know what? I don't think maxing out all the performance is going to do the trick. What we're going to do here is I've added a secret weapon. You know what they say, if you're not cheating, you're not trying. Okay, watch for it. Here we go. My exhaust jet rockets have ignited into a sparkling spectacle of thrust, exceeding a constant 330 miles an hour, and we have done it. We have reached the ocean. If you were doubting the performance capabilities of the Ferrari Pista before, it can certainly be stated now that this is one amazing piece of machinery. Well, that's it, everyone. Just more proof that utilizing some simple GTA mods can result in a highly entertaining session. If you've enjoyed this half as much as I did, give a thumbs up, drop a comment below, and let everyone know. Until next time, be happy, be well, be safe, be mighty, be the one. Oh, Maestro!